Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to Weekends with EJ. I'm EJ. I'm so glad you're here. This will be a weekly thing, so make sure you subscribe so that you know when the next episode is coming out. But today's episode is going to be called They Gassed Me Up. If you don't know what that means somebody got into your head, made you feel special, boosted your ego a little bit, and that is what happened to me. So let me tell you. So yesterday was supposed to be the official viewing of my first documentary, Mother Lovin'. It's a movie about 12 women and the choices they make and the decisions they've had to make and the experience they have had, everything with motherhood. So there's a lot of different stories. I'm not going to spoil it. If you want to watch it, the link is in the description bar. So click that link, or it'll be up here or over here. It'll be somewhere. So make sure you click that link. But yeah, and it was great. So it started out as something for school, an idea and assignment for school, and then it quickly became something more important to me. I am a mom, so motherhood is a subject that I am well versed in because I am a mom. I'm just kidding. I'm not well versed in it. Motherhood is a journey, and it is you're ever learning, and I have one child and I'm still learning, but it's something that I'm going through. So it was personal to me on multiple different levels, and then because it was my first documentary, I was really excited about it. The viewing was supposed to be yesterday. It was Friday, October 7th. I had all these great ideas for this viewing. So it was going to be in a venue that supported small businesses because I love supporting small businesses, and so that's really what I wanted to do. I was going to have a red carpet and a photographer and a backdrop with EBE Films or Mother Lovin', which is the name of it if I didn't say that already. All that type of stuff. And I was looking at prices, and it wasn't too outrageous. Not as outrageous as I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't too outrageous to get all that stuff. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make my dreams come true, but it works against me sometimes, and this is one of those times. It got the best of me. So at first, when I was doing a documentary, it was for school, but I was going to go ahead and release it online because I wanted to enter it into some film festivals. Not because I thought I was going to win anything, but I was doing it because a lot of the festivals are judged by people who have been in the filmmaking business a long time, in the film game a long time, and a lot of the times they give you advice on what was good and what you could improve on. And so that's what I was going for. So when I first started and got the idea of where I wanted to take Mother Lovin', that's what I was gonna do. But then as I was doing the interviews with the women, I would post little clips online because I was like, hey, online marketing is one of the greatest ways to market yourself. I started posting clips about all these interesting stories all these women had, and people seemed really receptive, and they were really excited about it. Like, oh my goodness. And that's actually where I got the idea for doing a viewing. It was from somebody who had commented on one of the clips, and so I was like, I didn't think about it. Like I said, I was just going to put it online and submit it to a few festivals. That was all I was going to do. But I was like, okay, you know what, I could probably do this. So I got to work. So in the midst of all that, people were commenting. So I was still interviewing and I was still posting clips, and people were like, yeah, let me know. When is it gonna be? I'll be there. I'll support you. I'll buy some tickets. Let me know when it's done. I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited for you. People seem so receptive. So that's where the gassing came in my opinion, in this whole story. That's where the gassing came in, because that's where my encouragement to keep planning the viewing came from. It didn't really come from me. It did come from me in one aspect, that I'm a person, if I start something, I do want to finish it, but the idea and the real push came from the people that were commenting and all this other stuff. So put a lot of effort and time into planning this viewing and was really excited. But I noticed as I started mentioning it, the likes on my posts, those numbers were getting smaller. The comments went straight from multiple comments to 0, like literally 0. And I was like, okay, I've been through this before. You can't let people discourage you. And so it would have been where the 12 women I interviewed and a guest for them, and then maybe like 30, 40 other people. So I was gonna sell tickets to those 30, 40 other people to try and fill it out so that I could try and break even. Break even at least for the viewing. Because, you know, nothing is free. So I asked for a minimal cost. It was less than the regular cost of a movie ticket to go see a movie these days. And I made an event on Facebook, and I contacted everybody that had said, you should do a viewing. Yes, it's a great idea. When you get it together, let me know. I'm going to come buy a ticket. I'm going to come support you. Blah, 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 blah. I'm so excited. Yes, 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 no. I contacted all of them, and it was crickets. I ended up only selling 4 tickets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tickets. 4 tickets. So it was a couple days before I had to give them the payment, and then about 8 days before it was about maybe like a week and a half before the viewing was supposed to happen, which was supposed to be yesterday, and had only sold 4 tickets. So out of wisdom, I was like, okay, it would be a waste of money at this point. Do I want to do this? Yes. But sometimes wisdom has to speak louder than your dreams. And so I just canceled the event. I contacted the venue. I told my best friend, and I told my husband. I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore. And I pretty much explained it. And, you know, they agreed with me. My husband, my best friend. And so I canceled it. I didn't want to force it and then get to the day and only 4 people show up. And then not only would I be out of money, but I would be heartbroken. And I didn't want to set myself up for that failure. So I just canceled it. With that, you know, if there's an event and it gets canceled and then the person hosting the event doesn't say anything, you would figure that some people would say, hey, you were having this, or I did see this, now I don't see it anymore, what's going on? You would figure that's what happened. But only 2 people asked me where to go. What happened to it? Is it still going on? Only 2 people asked me. And so that let me know that I made the right decision. Because let's say those 2 people did end up buying tickets. 4 plus 2 is only 6. That is nowhere near breaking even. Not saying that that is the main goal of a viewing, but money doesn't grow on trees. And so that would have been nowhere near breaking even. So it was at that moment that I knew I made the right decision. I let all these people gas me up and blow my head up and make me excited to do something that I probably wasn't ready to do, and made me think that they believed in my dreams as much as I did. And it was easy for that to happen because I was so excited about my film and so excited about what I was doing and where I was going. Like, I'm finally doing something that I want to do, and it was great. So it was easier for me to do that. And making films is something that I will continue to do. It's something that I love to do. It's something that I want to do for the rest of my life. It's just, in this instance, I just fell in the trap. You know, it did hurt. I'm human, and it hurt. It hurt my feelings. It did hurt. Well, no, that's pretty much it. It hurt my feelings because it was just like, why say anything if you're not going to follow through on it? But then it turned into this, dang, I should have known better. And I should have, but I didn't. I refused to let it stop me, though. You know, even though family didn't support, even though the majority of the people that said, hey, I'm gonna check it out, didn't. I don't know. It just was a learning experience. I'll probably never let myself get that excited off of other people's words again. But I did release it online. So I did do what I had originally set out to do, and I released it online. And I didn't make it free. I was going to put it on YouTube, but I thought about it and I said, it wasn't about making money. Yes, if I could make money off it, that would be great. But I have to value myself before other people will value me. If I keep making things free or readily available to whoever, whenever, potential clients that I might get probably won't book with me because whether or not you think a price is outrageous or not, the fact that putting a price on what you do shows that you value what you do will show that you'll value what you do for other people. So I value myself, I value my work, I value the work that I did to not make it for free. So it's not, I did accomplish a goal. You know, I may not have did the viewing, but that really wasn't my goal. That was something that other people had convinced me that I needed, that I really didn't. My original goal was just to get it done, do the best I could, and to get it online. So that's what I did. But I know that my story isn't unique. It might be unique as far as the film aspect of it, but I know it's not unique as far as the struggles and having to reevaluate and things like that, because it's something that entrepreneurs go through all the time. You know, the whole people saying they're going to support and they don't. It's just something that all entrepreneurs go through, whether or not you sew or do hair or sell shoes or make websites like I used to. It's something that all entrepreneurs go through in one way or another. Am I going to let those people keep me from doing what I want to do? No. You know, so it's a learning experience, and it makes me tougher. It makes me better in the end, so I can just be thankful for it. To all the other entrepreneurs out there, just keep going. It sucks. What we do sucks sometimes, but you know, with high risk is high reward, and for us to go along this path to reach our dreams and not just do things to cookie cutter way, there are going to be disappointments and things like that, but it's just important that you just don't stay there. And that's something that I'm learning. You can't stay there. We're all human. We all feel human emotions, whether it's happy or sad or disappointed or angry or, you know, anything like that. Those are basic human emotions. Pretty much most humans feel that way, unless you're a sociopath, but hopefully you're not. But most humans feel that. And so it's okay to feel those feelings. It's okay to be in those feelings, but just don't stay there too long, because that's when it turns into self-pity and anger and you holding grudges. And that holds you back and hurts you more than it hurts that other person, because, you know, you're holding a grudge and that other person may not even know that you're holding a grudge against them. Meanwhile, they're just going along their daily lives, doing what they have to do, and you're sitting in a corner steaming because you're mad at somebody. So it's okay to be mad. It's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel happy. But if you're going to have those not so great emotions, just try not to stay there too long. So if you're an entrepreneur like me, in the comments below, tell me a challenge that you had or you experienced and how you overcame it. Or maybe there's something you're going through right now and you haven't gotten over yet and you just need to vent. Venting is okay. I have one really good friend who's an artist. I have another best friend who is a CEO of a dance company, and then my husband. None of them are filmmakers. I vent to them all the time and they have amazing advice. But it's one thing to vent to just get it out, and then it's another thing to vent and then have somebody that can give you a solution or give you the first step in the right direction. So that's why I want to make this a safe place. So if you're an entrepreneur and you need to vent, go ahead and vent below. Go for it. You would be surprised at who has an answer or who has been through what you've been through before, because I believe there really is nothing new under the sun. You just have to find the person that's been through what you've been through. That's what I personally believe. But anyway, along with learning and gleaning and getting better, every week for Weekends with EJay, there will be a link to a podcast below. I've been on this podcast kick lately. And so I will be putting a podcast that really stuck with me that week. I'll put a link to that below. Remember to comment down below, vent down below. I would love to hear from you on my other accounts. I am on Facebook and on Instagram. I hope this helped somebody. I look forward to reading your comments, and I'll see you in next weekend. Bye.